The notorious butt sniffer. You got a gentleman out here sniffing people's butts, man. He's going up to random women in public places and sniffing their butts, literally. Mr. Crowder, a 38-year-old registered sex offender from Glendale, California, was arrested on July 22nd, 2025, for allegedly sniffing a woman's buttocks at Nordstrom Rack in Burbank's Empire Center, as captured on security footage. This incident echoes a 2023 viral TikTok by Michaela Witter, who filmed Crowder crouching behind her in a Burbank Barnes & Nobles, claiming he was tying his shoe. While appearing to sniff her, she also observed him target another woman. Witter's video prompted other women to report similar encounters at stores like Urban Outfitters and Marshalls. Crowder's criminal history includes multiple arrests since 2021 for lewd conduct, peeping, prowling, burglary, robbery, and indecent exposure in Burbank and Glendale, notably a 2023 peeping incident at Glendale home with children. That's crazy. Crazy. Despite prior convictions and a 2011 8-year prison sentence, Crowder's repeated releases, often due to jail overcrowding, have raised public safety concerns, with Candace Ory, wife of former LA Laker Robert Ory, alleging he stalked their daughter over a decade ago. Let's get to the TikTok video that was filmed back in 2023 of this guy, Mr. Crowder.
Many people have come to me saying that they recognize the guy.
It felt like anywhere I moved, he kept following me. So I recorded just in case he was trying to say anything or do anything to me. But I definitely didn't expect him to do this. Like, what the actual...
Pretending to be like crouching down by a bookshelf and then coming behind me and smelling me. And he does the same thing to another girl in the video as well.
I was so freaked out when I turned around and saw him literally under me, so freaking close to me.
At least his name is out there, his face is out there, so people can be aware and cautious.
Crazy. Ladies, you got to be aware of your surroundings, because there's people out here that are creeps. You know, this is crossing the line. I mean, it's one thing to look at a person, but it's another to actually come behind them in their personal space, and this guy's sniffing their butts. Dude, that sounds crazy to even say it. It sounds crazy. Let's take a quick look at the news coverage on this. Let's take a look.
Lurking too close for comfort near unsuspecting women has been caught on camera again, committing a similar act. The suspect has been arrested, this time for following women inside a Nordstrom Rack in Burbank.
KTLA Sandra Mitchell live with the disturbing details tonight. Sandra.
Micah, it's almost too creepy to talk about, right? A man sniffing women inside local stores. I talked to Burbank police about it tonight, and they told me they consider him absolutely dangerous.
Felt like anywhere I moved, he kept following me.
A sexual predator back on the prowl, and tonight picked up by Burbank police after another unnerving incident inside a local store.
But I definitely didn't expect him to do this. Like, what the actual...
Content creator Michaela Witter posted this creepy encounter with a man at Barnes & Noble in Burbank 2 years ago.
And the whole time I'm thinking I'm fine because he hasn't said anything or touched me or anything. But then you notice that he goes over and does the same thing to this girl. And he'll crouch down low and pretend like he's doing something and then smell? I don't know.
38-year-old Khalees Crowder of Glendale was arrested, but now it appears he's been at it again, this time preying on women in the Nordstrom Rack in the Empire Shopping Center.
Wandered into the women's section of the store. There's a solo female and a female standing there alone shopping, and he's did the same kind of behavior that we'd seen in the past. Get close to the female, crouch down, pretend as if he was looking at items or, searching for something, and unfortunately conducted in some lewd behavior.
Within minutes, Burbank police caught up with the suspect in a nearby Walmart. Crowder has a long history of peeping, prowling, and burglary. He's a registered sex offender and was on parole. Tonight, he's locked up again, being held on $100,000 bail.
He's all over Burbank, Glendale, who knows where else.
We talked with women at the Empire Shopping Center tonight who say Crowder should not be on the streets.
It's ridiculous, and it's such a violation of privacy and space, and I can't believe that they let him out. He needs to stay in there.
Right.
Crowder was officially charged with loitering with the intent to commit a crime. He's due back in court 1 week from tomorrow. By the way, I did talk to police tonight. I asked them, so what should women do if they suspect someone is lurking around them in a store? They said alert the manager immediately and then ask for someone to walk with you out of the store.
Yeah, ladies, you gotta be careful out there. You got creeps out here. People that, thank goodness this dude didn't do anything more. He wasn't physical or he wasn't violent in any way, but still, this is unacceptable. So this next video is going to interview the Michaela Witter, the one that had the TikTok video that went viral in Barnes & Noble of the guy sniffing her butt. Let's take a look at what she has to say about this.
He's been booked at least 9 times just within the last 2 years. One of his victims calls his actions disturbing, gross, downright creepy. And she today is reacting to the news that he is free yet again.
Like, what the actual
Content creator Michaela Witter caught this serial sniffer in the act while shooting this now viral TikTok.
I was so freaked out when I turned around and saw him literally under me, so freaking close to me.
It happened last week at a Burbank Barnes & Noble. What Michaela didn't know at the time was the sniffer's lengthy criminal history.
I kind of got a flood reaction of some people recognizing him, seeing that he's done the same thing to them in different stores or whatnot.
Days before, 37-year-old Khaleesi Karen Crowder was accused of peeping into a Glendale home with kids inside. Law enforcement sources say he was arrested and released days later.
My heart dropped. My heart dropped when I was first told it, and then my heart dropped again when I looked it up and saw that he really was released. I was creeped out, and it was just like this really weird feeling that I still haven't kind of like gotten rid of, especially after hearing what he's done to other people.
It felt like anywhere I moved, he kept following.
Crowder has been arrested dozens of times for sex offenses and other crimes since 2005. According to court records obtained by Fox News Digital, he served time in California State Prison for burglary and robbery charges and had been sentenced in February to a year in jail for indecent exposure in Santa Clarita. Michaela's reaction to his release?
It's scary, and I'm scared for my own safety. I'm scared for the other girls and anything that he could possibly do further on, because they can't do anything until he does something worse. And I'm afraid that he is going to do something worse.
And tonight, we've learned that Crowder was actually sentenced and convicted to 8 years in prison for similar offenses in Glendale. This was back in 2011. Not clear at this point how much, if any, of that sentence.
So this guy is becoming more and more brazen. It sounds like he's escalating. Him being caught looking into someone's home where there's children. See, that's way too much. I mean, the whole sniffing people's butts, sniffing women's butt in public, I mean, that's bad enough. But now you're going to people's homes and you're looking in the window. And that's a good way to get unalived. You're going to have people out here that's not going to play with you. And obviously this guy needs help. You could just tell by the look on his face. You could just see the glossy eyes. This guy needs help. There's something wrong with him, and he's already been in prison. He is known for doing this. And ladies, y'all gotta be careful out here, man. This right here is gross, and to me it's ridiculous. Like, dude, this is some ridiculous shit. And if someone just told you this like story, you'd probably laugh. But when you see this man's face, and then you see his lengthy record, and how he's escalating, this can become a dangerous and a violent individual if he's not already dangerous and violent. So keep your head on a swivel. Report guys like this, man. This is crazy. This is absolutely insane. You guys, ladies, you got to be careful out there. You definitely have to be careful. Watch your back. Um, just be aware. Be aware of your surroundings, because you got people in your lives that worry about you, and we worry about you when you guys are out there. And if you're out there and the people that love you can't be out there to defend you, we worry about you. So, you see a guy like this and he's doing this to you, scream, holler, yell, go find the authorities, run where people are at, run where there's a crowd of people. Get away from this guy. Get away from people like this. This is crazy. Butt sniffing ass boy.